So for this video, we're going to walk through a topic in section 4.2. We're going to cover just some basic trig function stuff here in the situation with the triangle. So the question is we're supposing that theta is an angle whose terminal side lies in quadrant 2, and that the sine of theta is 3/5. We're going to find the value of all the other trig functions for theta. So my recommendation is to always start with a picture. So theta is some angle in quadrant 2, and the sine of that angle is 3/5. So we're going to think about SOHCAHTOA here. So we're looking at sine, so we're looking at the SO part of SOHCAHTOA. So sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse. So for us, that's 3/5. So we're also looking at this ordered pair on the terminal side here. So opposite over hypotenuse is 3/5. So we're going to make a triangle. The opposite side of that angle is 3, and the hypotenuse of that triangle is 5. We would like to know what this side is so that we can do the rest of the trig functions. So how do we find that? It's going to be the Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to have 3 squared, that's a squared plus our question mark squared, equals c squared, or the hypotenuse squared, which is 5 here. So we have 9 plus our question mark squared equals 25. I'm going to go ahead and write this as x. So x squared is 25 minus 9, which is 16. So x is plus or minus 4. We need to be careful here that it could be positive or negative. Now think about this. We're moving left in the xy plane, so that x value has to be negative. So x is -4. Okay, so let's then, the other trig functions we need, there are 5 more. We have cosine of theta, secant of theta, cosecant of theta, tangent of theta, and cotangent. So one of these is pretty easy right now. That would be cosecant. That's 1 over sine. So it's the reciprocal of sine, so we can just flip that. It would be 5/3. Cosine, the ca part of SOHCAHTOA, we have then adjacent over hypotenuse. So our adjacent side is -4 and the hypotenuse is 5. Secant is 1 over cosine by definition. So you're looking at the reciprocal of cosine, so just flip that fraction. So it would be 5 over -4. Tangent is the TOA part, so we're looking at opposite over adjacent. The opposite side is 3. The side right next to the angle, the adjacent one, that's -4. And then for cotangent, that's 1 over tangent of theta, or the reciprocal of theta. So again, just flip that fraction. So -4/3 there for cotangent. And that is how you look at the 6 trig functions with a triangle.